Alrighty. Well, when last we left off, Gareth went on a throat-slitting murder spree.
It was glorious.
It was pretty glorious. You found a man named Milo, who was in a very dire situation. Killed a bunch of guards. Found your way through the tunnels here. Opened up one of the doors and ran into a secure way station, or a impromptu guard gatehouse. The Black Knives set up a defensive position, attempting to keep people out of their main area. As you all brutally murdered these individuals, you found that there was a lever potentially leading to the door that's here. Beyond this door, you can look through the grating and you kind of see there's just another sort of set of tunnels kind of branching off of this one. Gathering the things off the corpses and taking a moment. Did you guys have any wounds you needed to heal or anything like that?
I did.
I don't.
No.
No. Alrighty. Well then, after defeating these individuals...
Oh, I'm sorry. I do have a couple wounds to heal.
Okay. What are you at?
I'm at 9 of 13, so I'm not doing too bad.
Okay, you're missing 4 wounds. Okay.
I guess, would I recover any wounds right now, or would I would just keep going?
Well, you guys would need to actually take a moment, do a heal check, see what you can do about your wounds. If you guys want to do that, you can. If not, that's fine. Or you can keep going. What do you guys want to do?
I say push on.
Given that I have no wounds, I have no say.
I have no wounds. I say push on.
Yeah, we can push on. I'm still doing pretty well.
You guys made this fight look easy. You guys got this.
Said the guy who talked everyone's ear off and made it easy.
I'm a distraction.
You are not a distraction. You are the distraction.
Accurate.
The Distractinator.
The distractinator. I'll talk louder.
Pretty much. All right. So the bodies are in here. Some of them floating in the 2.5 feet of water. Yeah. What are you guys gonna do?
I can't remember. Did we actually loot the bodies, or did we end it before we did that?
We did a quick loot. I just sort of told you guys what they had, and then someone should have wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
It's in the chat, or in where the rolls show up.
Got it. I see it. Okay.
Whew, that's a strong drink. That's a good
Ooh.
drink right there.
Keep going.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess I'm good to push on. Then we're all done in this room.
All right.
Yeah. Do we want to hold on to all this stuff? We have to pick it all up, correct?
Basically assign who's holding what. That way encumbrance is sort of spread out amongst you guys. That way not one person just weighed down with everything.
Sure. Yeah.
I have no room.
You have no room left?
No, I only have an encumbrance of 5.
Wow. Your encumbrance is low. You don't have any bags or nothing?
My encumbrance might already be full as well. Oh no, I got room.
I have a pouch.
You have a pouch.
With the items inside the pouch.
If you put, oh geez, all you have in there
Pouch only carries one
is your
encumbrance.
comb, your ear pick, and your tweezers. Okay, so your pouch can hold 1 encumbrance worth of things. You have 3 things in there that are 0 encumbrance. You can put 7 more 0 encumbrance things inside your pouch.
Did anybody claim the shield?
Negative.
If nobody has any interest in that, I'll take the shield.
There are 2 of them, so yeah, you can totally have one.
Okay.
I stole one too. Not of that pile, but previously.
Okay.
I also had one from previously.
Jennery is pretty much not encumbered at all. So if you need her to carry some things, she can carry some things.
That's how Carrie would do it anyways.
Yep.
All right, so you want her to
would
carry your
I-
crowbar and stuff?
So there are a couple maces. Would I be able to put a mace in a sling bag? Is it, would it be able to carry that?
Yeah, like a sling bag, it goes over your shoulder. It's a larger than normal bag. I think it has an encumbrance of 4 that it can hold. As long as you don't go over your encumbrance for that bag, then yeah, you can put it in there.
Okay, then I can carry the maces. There.
Sling bag has an encumbrance of 2.
Is it 2? Okay, I thought it was 4.
Were they just regular shields, or were they bucklers, or large?
Shield 2.
They're shield 2s. Basically, they're wooden shields that have like a metal banding to make them a little stronger than normal. So they count as AP2 shields.
Okay, I'm not finding that under trappings.
It might just be
I'm-
shield.
Yeah, I found shields, but that's why I was asking if it's just shield or buckler or large.
Just shield.
Okay.
Yeah, because the buckler gives you an AP of 1, the large shield gives you an AP of 3, and then there's the pavis, which gives you an AP of 4. But it's basically just a mobile wall.
Yeah, the basic shield out of trappings only gives an AP of 1. You have to modify the item to update that.
I thought it gave you a 2. It should have give you a 2. Hang on. Whose character sheet am I looking at here?
Mine. Anthony.
Okay.
Gareth.
Unfortunately, I still have a hard time telling who's who by voice.
No, you're good.
Let's see.
So if you edit the item, and then you go down to details, and then qualities, hit the gear, and then the shield quality changes that from a 1 to a 2. And then at the bottom it says submit.
Did we not do your
shield.
guys' distinguishing marks, the star signs?
I don't remember doing them.
I don't
Nope.
remember doing anything like that. Yeah, this one is marked as shield 2.
Oh, is it?
That's my
Okay.
star sign, but I didn't ever get a distinguishing mark.
Okay.
I got my doomed. Or no.
Okay. So
Yeah, I
Gareth,
remember
I got
getting
my
my
doomed.
dooming, but I don't remember anything else. Sorry, what?
when you do your
Whoops.
in order for it to work in your combat, is you have to have it equipped, and you
Yeah.
need the parry skill. Do you have the parry skill?
I don't think I do have it.
Let me try.
No,
something.
but I was gonna I was really just picking it up to hold on to it in case I would
okay.
use it later on. Not I wasn't looking to like actively use it.
Okay, no worries. No worries. Okay, so you guys should have. Have you guys dispersed all that stuff yet?
There are a bunch of daggers still, I think.
There was also 19 brass, 3 silver, and 10 bolts, 2 maces, 2 shields,
Oh,
bucklers, daggers.
I think I said I'd take the key to the lever.
Yeah. You got it.
I do believe you did.
Even if you didn't, you did now.
That's good. But yeah, out of all of that stuff, the only thing I want to pick up is the is one of the shields.
We could sell the daggers later, potentially.
Yeah, you can make a little bit off them.
Okay. Let me go ahead and add that then.
And yeah, we also had a bunch of stuff from before that. We had 4 daggers, a short sword, and 8 brass. So we've got 27 brass sitting. Oh, plus 7 more. Yeah, 34 brass. Lots of things. Do you want to divvy out once we get out of here?
Probably.
We'll just keep acquiring. So we've also got the set of 5 keys.
That is correct.
Yeah, which I think I have that as well.
And a small chest that we have not yet opened.
Nope. All right.
I grabbed all the daggers then. Yeah, that should be.
Because they don't have an encumbrance.
The dagger. Oh yeah.
Right. If they don't have an encumbrance, right, they have an encumbrance 0. And how the game calculates that is, you can have any number up to 10 of 0 items, right? 0 encumbrance items. As soon as you get 10 of them, then they all count as 1 encumbrance.
Oh, okay.
And then if you have 20 more of them, or 10 more of them, will count as another encumbrance. It's kind of their way of fitting in the system. Like, yeah, they're there.
They're light.
But they're light. They're compact. They're easily packable. But once you get to a certain point, then you got to find other place to put things. So now that them being on you, now it counts as an encumbrance. So now you got to figure out some more things to do.
Got it.
So the key is to only carry 9 of them at a time.
That is
well,
true.
I'm at 7.
That is true. If you want to carry 9 at a time, that's fine. But there will probably be more than that you're going to be carrying, especially if you're looting things.
Yeah.
Stuff like matches, you can carry 10 of them, and that still counts as 0. You would need to carry like 100 matches, because they're like the bigger matches. You would need to carry 100 of them to count as you needing to count that as an encumbrance. But there are things that you can use to sort of get around that, is like pouches, backpacks, sling bags, servants. Here, carry this.
Yeah. I think before we move on to, I just realized, can I recover any of my arrows?
How many did you shoot?
I shot, looks like they're in bundles of 12, right?
Correct.
Shot 4.
You have shot 4 of them. Alright. Sure, we can say that you go and collect 4 of them. That's perfectly fine for now.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. Yes. Make more room for alcohol.
Alrighty, I'm back. Alright, so you have the key to the lever. Did you guys plan anything while I was out?
Nope.
There was a whole lot of no discussion.
No discussion. Perfect. That means no plan. Fantastic.
When would we plan? Like, honestly.
You guys need to plan. Planning is good.
Well,
I
plan
think you
number one
forgot
is
what
don't
group
die.
players you're talking about.
Right.
Plans.
Y'all selling me short here. I got plans. I just didn't talk about it.
We're leaning
Well,
heavily.
The party
Number one,
can't
don't die.
read your mind.
Number 1, don't die. Number 2, pull the lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever.
Plan
That's the
A,
plan, isn't
don't
it?
get hit.
Yeah, exactly. Refer to point 1, don't die.
Plan B, let other people get hit before me.
Ah, yes. Yes, that
We have
beautiful plan
shields
B.
now.
That's
Very
right.
helpful.
All right.
All
My
right.
meat shields have shields. I am happy.
So
Well, I guess I'll head over to the lever and unlock it.
all right, you unlock the lever. It looks just like it's almost like a master lock looped through, and when you undo it, you just kind of ka-chunk, and then now the lever is free to move up if you wish.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and move the lever.
All right. Lever goes up.
Door explodes open. Gareth is dead.
Whoa. We'll just set it there for now. Alright, the door opens to the side. Ahead of you, you see what appears to be another long hallway that sort of T-junctions at the end. Here, you can actually hear people like, the voices here are sort of echoing. You hear them like, well, yeah, you know, we got her from the inn above, you know, good haul, that one. And you kind of hear one like, yeah, all she did was spin around, didn't really give much of a fight. Just a few voices that seem to be talking about something recently that happened.
Okay. I'm gonna get sneaky and make my way up to right about here. Start peering around those corners.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a stealth. Alright, I'm just going to give them a generic roll here. Dang, okay. Alright, as you're kind of creeping through here, Gareth, when you reach the end, you can kind of, you look to your right, you look to your left, you actually see down the hall over here, to your right, a couple barricades and a few other thin little bridge that goes across, and you also notice that it kind of turns to the left. On the other side, as you give a quick peek, you notice that there is a set of barricades, and at the end, you can see a couple torches kind of lighting them up. Beyond that, you can kind of see that there is some sort of elevated platform, very similar to the ones in the previous room that the guys were shooting you all from. On top of there, you do see 3 individuals. With hand crossbows in tow. They seem to be talking amongst themselves. Not super loud, but just sort of in hushed, quiet tones.
Okay.
But they don't seem to notice you.
Go ahead and signal to the rest of my party that I see 2 off to my left. I guess, given that I can see Fredegar, it would be Fredegar that I notify.
Okay.
But now I do know like secret signs for thief now.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yes. So I believe the last session you indicated that I could use that as a way to kind of talk to talk to my people.
Well, they would also need to know secret
Okay.
signs. Because
Gotcha.
you're
Well,
literally... Huh?
You want me to steal first?
Yes.
What do you mean charge the pitcher? What?
Right.
Pitcher.
Charge the mound. How's that?
Okay.
But you can do some basic things. I mean, you can use your secret signs if you want to. It's just they'll have to interpret it their own
Gotcha.
own way.
Okay. The way you made it sounded like it was a thing, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll kind of indicate as best as I can to Fredegar that the path to the left is closed, and try to signal that I see 3.
3. Yep.
Yep. And then, given that I don't see anything off to my right, I'm going to indicate that I'm going to try to sneak off to my right, and I guess I'll want to make my way down this way as silently as possible.
All right. Roll me a stealth. However, getting past these 2 barricades is going to be rather difficult without making any noise getting in the water. So
Okay.
what I'm going to say is you'll be at a -20 for your stealth roll.
Okay. So that's actually going to be a -10.
Correct.
But
You might have to manually input that into your roll.
yeah, no, difficult is -10.
Got it. Okay. You throw some weird hand signals over to Fredegar. Fredegar, I would like you to actually roll me a intelligence test.
Man, I was just saying, I don't think I got the intelligence to interpret even his other signs. I was just saying that.
Basic ones.
We talking challenging?
Yes.
Alright. Here we go that way. Roll it.
All right.
Oh, man.
Fredegar, how do you interpret Gareth's rather interesting hand signs?
Was
like-
it a good roll?
No, it was a very bad roll.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a 98, let's just say that.
Alright.
Ouch.
I'm really, really focused on my footsteps, on trying really hard not to get too close and not to splash in any puddles. I didn't even realize he was motioning to me.
Okay.
I got nothing.
All right.
I'm very distracted.
All right. Nice.
We're gonna have to work on this.
So,
This puddle is amazing.
Fredegar, you're sort of like watching your feet, checking the stones. You're walking very cautiously. You look up over at Gareth, and he's like doing like Naruto hand signs at you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, okay," and you kind of look back down. It looked like he was like trying to swat flies or away from him or something. And then you look up again, and he is just gone. You have no idea where he went.
Uh-oh. The tomcat feasts at noon. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think he wanted you to run up there.
That's possible.
Anyways,
I'm gonna go ahead and proceed forward, I guess, and since I don't know, but I would proceed to the corner and peek around to see which way they might have gone.
Okay. Roll me a challenging perception check.
I'll do that.
What's everyone else doing while Fredegar and Gareth are taking the lead?
Peeking around the gate where they went down the hallway and waiting.
I'll be following along. I missed a bit of that because children.
I would want to make my way down the hallway.
All right, go ahead and let go of
I'll try
your
to climb.
model there, Hrodgear, and I'll get you over there.
That one
Okay.
should be against 47. I don't know if it was.
It was against a 37.
Yeah, okay. It should have been
But-
against a 47.
All right,
Or
perfect.
with a +1 either way.
That is a +1. All right, as you get to the corner here, you take a look to your right, and you kind of see this shadowy figure of Gareth leaping across, kind of like at a weird angle between these two spiked barricades, rather successfully not falling into the puddle.
Well done.
However, you do look to your left, and there you see a heavily fortified wall that was spikes. Just behind those is a set of torches, and then you see three individuals behind it, up on a platform. They seem to be talking amongst themselves. They haven't really noticed Gareth doing weird acrobatics across the water.
That must be what he was trying to tell me about. Okay. I will just hold my position and I will signal to everybody else, stop. 3, that way.
All right, real simple, easy to understand language.
Yes.
Let me look for Jennery. Here we go. Jennery's going to kind of pop in, kind of hang back a bit. Orton, what are you going to be doing?
I was hanging back at the gate waiting for them to signal me to come up.
All right. At this point, you kind of see Fredigar's very obvious, like, waving, come here. There's some guys that way.
Okay.
Very obvious signs.
And then I'm gonna be watching to see what Gareth is doing.
All right. Okay, cool. Hrodgear, are you just gonna stay back there a little ways? You want to move forward? What you gonna do?
No, I'll move forward to the corner.
All right. At this point, I need Fredigar and Hrodgear and Cordelia to all roll me stealth checks, please. Challenge rating.
Challenging.
Challenging. Yep.
Good luck.
All right.
Fortune point that one. Actually, no. It's a
I was like,
failure.
why?
It's a failure. It's not a horrible failure.
It's not a crit fail, but it's might as well be.
Even if it is, I mean, you know.
Fredigar, you actually succeeded. You rolled a 5.
What? Yeah.
Nice.
Sneaky fast dwarf. That is very surprising.
All right. Hrodgear, are you going to re-roll or are you going to keep that roll?
I'll re-roll that one.
Yeah.
Versus a 20? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better.
Well done. Better. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. That's not bad. It's still a -0. All right. As the three of you sneak up the best you can, Fredigar and Hrodgear, you guys are focused on being stealthy. You guys get up to the corner without. You made a little bit of noise, but not enough to really warrant. They just didn't notice you guys. However, Cordelia, you rolled an 89 out of 34. That is a -5. You are trying to be sneaky, but you managed to step on every single noisy rock. You kick a pebble. You step on a mouse and it squeaks really loud. It's like every step, just something happens. And the three of you here, hang on a minute. Think I heard something.
Stay behind the corner.
All right,
Wait for them to come.
Gareth, you're kind of hiding behind this barricade. I need you to roll a hard perception check. Wow, that's almost a critical roll there.
Nice.
All right. You don't know what it is, but all of a sudden you feel that sort of twinge in your back, the strange sensation, your goosebumps on your arms and the back of your neck. You could have swore you saw something move in front of you, but there's nothing there. Like a small shadow just moves in front of you, almost into that far right corner that you can see, like over in this direction.
Okay.
But it makes you stop for a second.
So even with my my dark vision, I see nothing in the corner.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. Like it looked like a shadowy person.
Okay. Yeah, I guess this isn't the first odd shadow thing that I've seen, so I'm gonna keep it to myself for now.
All right. Anyways, Gareth, would you like to move or would you like to stay there?
No, I'm gonna stay here, crouched behind the barricade, and I'm still eyeing that corner.
Okay. You are crouched behind the barricade, therefore you have full cover.
Okay.
Alright. Fredegar, Hrodgir, and Cordelia. The three of you hear the all too familiar sound of hand crossbows being loaded.
No.
Well, you can't rightly go that way with the barricade.
Yeah.
Excuse me, unless it swings open, but I doubt that's the case.
You took a look at it. It looks like it's just a solid, no door barricade. It looks like they didn't want anyone going that direction.
Tied down the same as normal.
Yeah, it's like this time it's got like the front ones that are kind of tied there, sandbagged underneath. Yeah, it's a decent fortification.
Is
you
the
guys-
waterway blocked? Or is
yeah,
it
it's-
has
it's-
any kind of a net or anything like that?
The underneath it, it does look like there's a small, like a hole underneath for water flow, but it does not look big enough for anyone to crawl through or slide through.
Okay, so it's completely blocked.
Yeah, so like the other direction is free flowing. This one here, it looks like they took some time to make the waterway smaller to be harder to get through.
Yeah, we need a caster. Why don't we have a caster in this group?
None of you rolled a
Man.
caster.
We need to get a caster. I need somebody to chuck a fireball down there.
So you're saying you need a red wizard? Got it.
Yeah, I need a lot of
Yes.
those.
The pleasant
Your
flame
best
of
bet is going to be
Orkshey.
to try to just run down the hallway.
I'm gonna hold and watch Gareth still. There's no magic in hurrying this along. They're already loading, so.
Right, so you guys just gonna hold position for the moment?
For the moment, yeah.
Okay. While you guys are waiting, all right, cool. I need the three of you, Hrodgir, Fredegar, Cordelia, to roll me a challenging perception test. Okay. The three of you are actually, Hrodgir is the only one that succeeded. You hear one of them say, "While we're waiting, go get the boys."
We
However, none of the three guys leave. It seems like they were talking to someone that you could not see. Alright, here's the puzzle. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna let everyone know that more are on the way.
Okay.
Since there's a barricade, they'll probably be coming from the other direction.
You guys just going to sit and wait?
I'm kind of still gonna be watching Gareth here at this point. If he decides to book it and go
He seems to be
around the corner.
staring intently in front of him. Like, he was moving along pretty good, but once he seemed to have noticed something, stopped and crouched behind the barricade.
Okay. There are worse places to be. I mean, we're not trapped out in the open, so I'm not thinking this is a terribly bad place to be positioned.
Yeah, I agree. At least until, I don't know, if we could try to make them fire. That'll make them have to reload. That would give us enough time to run. Maybe.
No, because I think they reload and fire in the same round. Or maybe they don't.
As long as they don't move, they can use their movement to attempt to reload. There is
okay.
a reloading mechanic that they have to roll to make sure they do it right.
Okay.
Alright. Oren, I need you to roll me a hard perception test.
They're gonna come from behind. It came from behind.
Would you like to re-roll that?
No.
No? Okay.
I have almost no chance of getting close.
Alright, then in that case, as you are all kind of sitting here waiting, listening to see what is going on, Oren, you just a moment.
Don't do it.
All right.
Maybe he's just pouring himself some more alcohol. It might be okay, guys.
From behind,
Yep.
you get stabbed in the right arm for 6 damage.
Alright, hold on.
Ow.
So I take 3 ones.
And let's go ahead and kick off some combat music, aye? As you hear, "Oh, I'm going to get you in the back. Get your kidneys!"
Ow!
Alright, on that note, Gareth, you need to roll me a hard perception test as well. Would you like to fortune that?
Which, by the way, that was reset. Yeah, I'll give it one go.
Okay.
Could it be worse? But, you know, that's how it works. No? I guess not worse.
Well, instead of a -5, you have a -1. Let me roll something here. 2.
They get a -2, you succeed.
That is correct. If they get a -2, you succeed. Yeah. However, that is significantly better than the last time you rolled it. All right, Gareth. As you are staring intently ahead of you. Hang on.
They
Okay.
came from the dark.
As you're kind of standing there, you hear this bloop next to you, and a looks like a gnome has fallen into the water. Like he went to stab you and misjudged his leap. Falling down, you see his dagger hit the ground and just break at the hilt. He's not excited about that. All right. Why don't you guys roll me some initiatives and we'll get this party started. Oh wait, hang on a second. Oh, you guys are rolling. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, ever since you pointed that out, it's handy.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice. Okay, I need 3 of these guys.
Why do I rolled the wrong thing? Where the heck is it?
It's on the combat page,
click.
under the fist.
Click the fist
Yeah,
no,
click the
towards the
fist.
top right. And then you should have a dice symbol next to your character image. Just click the dice.
Ooh, a 14. Doing good. The second little tab above.
Did you find it?
No.
Okay.
Top right in Foundry.
Right.
Top right. So like where you'd click on the person icon for actors. To the left of that icon is a small fist. If you hover over it, it says combat encounters.
Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, I'll roll for Jennery. Man, she rolled good. Okay, let's roll for these guys. Brutal. Okay. Well, let's add you guys to the initiative order here. Alright, we have Gareth. Jennery. On. Frog gear. Alright, we got this guy. Cordelia. Cordelia. Alright, this guy. Alright, now that you guys can kind of see. Hang on, what's going on here? It's not showing the things. Weird. Oh well. Okay, that would be this one. Okay, Gareth, you are up. This gnome seemingly came out of the shadows to try and shank you. But he is now struggling to keep his head above water and with a broken dagger in his hand. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna react. I'm gonna swing right for his head
Okay,
with my longsword.
nice. Give me a roll. Okay. He is struggling here, but he attempts to. Oh, he doesn't have his weapon, so. Ooh, that's. Ooh, jeez. Okay. No skill, none of that. He does not. He has 0 successes. However, that is less than you, or sorry, more than you because you have negative. You see him
Yeah.
just duck his head under the water, like bloop, and your blade whoosh, kind of slashes into the water, splashing water on the other side. Would you like to move, or would you like to stay there?
Yeah, you know what? I will. I'll kind of move just a little ways down from him. See if he can follow me. Stay in the water. Heck.
As he ducked under and you swiped, he kind of stayed under a little longer than normal. I'm not going to have you roll anything to get out of his attack range.
Okay.
However, you are now out of cover from the ranged guys. Jennery, she will run up behind Cordelia. Miss Cordelia, are we going to engage in combat again?
That's the plan.
Oh, would you like me to join you? Or just be on the side in case someone needs help?
Oh, that's up to you. If you want to be there on the side and not get into the thick of it, that's completely up to you.
She pulls out her dagger and she's like, very well, miss. Oren, behind you
All right.
is this somewhat transparent gnome.
Gonna turn around and blather at him.
You're gonna try
You
and
know who
blather
you just
him?
stabbed? How dare you stab me?
All right.
Yes, bring on the blather.
That's right.
Be a blathering idiot.
Arm versus intelligence.
Correct. I just need to check one minute detail about gnomes. Because I know they're suffused with Ulgu, the Grey Wind.
I don't think that has.
Right, but I think they have something. I think they have something. Or not.
Against being stunned? I don't know.
I think so. Let me just double check real quick.
Yep.
Mr. Talkie Man.
I mean, I would do blather anyways, but I'm rolling my charm regardless.
Regardless.
This will be the test. Can you be charming while actively bleeding?
Alright.
Oh, I can be. If women can be, I can be.
It's a cool test, correct?
No, intelligence.
Intelligence. Oh, straight intelligence. Alright, cool.
Yep.
No worries. Ooh, they have high intelligence. However, he has a bad roll. He looks really strangely confused. Alright.
He gets 2 stun conditions now.
Ooh, 2 stun conditions. Alright, we pull this guy off to the side, give him a stun condition. 2, you
And then
say,
I
huh?
will, yep, and then I will move up.
2 have been added.
Like, somebody stabbed me back there. Or no, I'm blathering, I can't. Well, they'll all hear me blathering. They know what it means.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be facing them, you just have to be talking at them, I guess.
I can walk backwards, it's alright.
Yeah, you can walk backwards. He still looks a bit confused, blood on his knife, but he's just like, what? He wasn't expecting someone to, you know, talk to
Ramble
them.
incoherently at him.
Rambling incoherently, correct. Hradgir, you are up.
All right. Well, if I was just
When they
I was
get
just
stabbed.
told
I'm
about
sorry, there was some
stabbing.
jubble. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was just saying, if I was just told about the stabbing, I would probably turn and charge at the dude.
Okay, so in this instance, Oren is slightly in the way, so it's going to cost you a little extra movement to get past him.
Okay.
However, I mean, that's only basically 2 yards to get past him, 4 yards there. Yeah, you can charge that guy, no problem.
Sweet.
Yeah, you turn and you see this small, confused gnome, basically just trying to fathom what Orin was talking about. They are stunned. You get to go.
And yeah, I'll just swing at him with my axe. Could I have been charging through?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and it's a challenging.
Correct.
Roll.
Challenging roll.
You should be at +10 from stunned and then +10 from charge.
I didn't put the +10 from stun, but I did do the charge.
Okay, so that would be a 7 successes then. Alright, the gnome gets to defend himself, albeit at a -20, correct? Or -10?
I believe he's -10 for being stunned.
-10, yeah, because it's
and
not
then he's
per
at +10 to
condition.
hit.
Right, got it. Okay, cool. He is going to attempt to use his weapon. Minus. Alright, so your 7 successes get reduced by 3 for a total of 4 successes. Jeez, why is your damage so high? Holy crap.
Lots of successes.
I have a lot into my weapon stuff. I don't know if that makes an effect.
Alright, so that'd be 17, that'd be 15. So 12 damage altogether?
I can live with that.
Alright, and that was to the head. Holy moly's. Alright. You go up there, and this poor, sad little gnome who thought he was going to get some coin for his meal has an axe buried into the left side of his temple. Just the head kind of pops up a little bit, his eyes go crossed, blood trickles out of his nose, and it just sort of stumbles to the ground with a sickening thud as the skull kind of well, let's just say it kind of splits a little on the ground and some goo comes out. Oh, that guy's dead. Good hit.
I don't like stabbings.
You wouldn't have killed him, but you have hack.
Yes.
Hackety hack hack. Alright. Is that you, Hrodgear?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Cool. This guy goes, that's one of them. I gotta check that. Okay. They do have a slight negative. It's within range. Behind a little bit of cover. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, this guy got a little too excited, and as he was going to shoot you, Gareth, he slipped on a wet board and kind of like tumbled to his knee, and you hear a crack, kind of echo as he has hurt himself trying to shoot you. I rolled a fumble, and rolled real bad on a fumble. Alright, he's still in the game. He's still there. He's just doing the Peter half holding his knee meme. Cordelia, you are up. What would you like to do?
Where are the people attacking it?
Alright, there's a dead gnome behind you. And there's people up ahead. You can't see them from where you are, but the hallway splits into 2 separate directions.
There's nothing else behind me that I can see.
Nope.
I'll just move up a bit and then ready in action of smashing somebody with my weapon.
Smashing someone with your rapier. Got it.
Slicing them. That's the word. Well, I have a flail on my other character, so I wasn't sure which one this was.
Got confused between your, human noble and your turtle fighter.
Yes.
Okay, well, fair enough. Same model, whatever. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. That dude is dead, so I'm going to remove him from the thing. This guy here climbs out, looks over you, and he goes, "You won't get away this time. I'm going to get you." And you see him, reaches into his belts and, whoosh, pulls out 2 more daggers. See, that was his move. He does a little bit more move. Yep, he's going to charge at you. And while he's charging, he goes, "Kidneys." Gareth, you're going to need to defend yourself.
I'll try to deflect with my sword.
All right. Ooh, that's close. As he kind of lunges forward pretty quickly, he gets into close combat really fast, and you barely get your blade in front of his blade in time and kind of push it to the side. He doesn't have any advantage. They don't have any advantage. Okay. This guy. Right. Since you're the only one they can see, you are going to get a crossbow shot. Not at the bonus they wished it would be, but decent enough. All right.
Shoot the wrong guy in the back of the head.
No, sadly. You see him kind of aim up a little bit and just kind of lob a bolt in your direction. Even with the negatives I gave him, he still hits you in the right leg. Pretty decently. You take 11 damage to your right leg. And then that is 11 minus your armor and toughness. And shield if you had it equipped.
No shield.
Okay, luckily, I'm not doing the flip the rolls. I'm having it roll the location randomly, or else that would have been a headshot.
3, 4. Plus my toughness.
Yeah. Just a second. I think someone knocked on my door.
No, it was somebody standing up in the toilet.
Oh. Sounded like a knock on my door. Crazy.
Where do I see my toughness? That's what I'm having a hard time finding.
Alright, if you select combat on your page, you'll see that there are, if you scroll, you might have to scroll down a little, but you'll see where it has the AP, body, right arm, left arm, head. You have, the green is your toughness.
Oh, okay, so
and
minus 4.
The orange is armor, and the silver is shield.
Okay, so minus 4. So 11 minus 4, so 8.
8 damage.
No, that's 7, sorry.
7, okay, cool. This bolt catches you right in the meaty part of your thigh. It fucking hurts, dude. I mean, it's just right in there. Missed the bone, but it does not feel good. Alright, that's that guy.
So I take 7 damage.
You take 7 wounds, yep. This guy, he is, again, you're the only one out there. He's going to attempt to shoot you. Okay. All right, that one kind of goes a little wide. You hear it plink on the wall behind you, and a very like "damn it" from the other side. All right, Gareth, you are up.
Yeah, I guess I will. Shoot. What's the range on their crossbows? I probably can't get out of their range, can I?
The only way to get out of the range is if you continue and round the corner.
Go around the corner.
Did I get missed?
Did you get missed?
I don't think I'm in there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hang on.
I think Gareth is top of the order. Yeah.
Yep.
I got missed.
You're the second to last
Yeah.
person.
I figured.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
We'll throw you
How
in.
hard would it be to climb that barricade?
Okay, so here's the thing. It is a spiked barricade. So it is too high and too wide to jump. You can attempt to climb it, but any failure would result in damage.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Okay.
Because it is just a simple barricade, but it is sharpened, pointy sticks.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
Can I make it to behind the guy Gareth is fighting in my round? What is that? 8 yards?
That's 8 points. About 8 yards,
7.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
the transition from one side to the other costs
That was my question.
A little bit
Yeah,
of
it was-
movement.
How's that gonna? Yeah, if I'm moving quick though, I'm at like a 10, 11, 12, 12.
I think you're at a 12.
Is my move speed? Yeah.
So,
if I'm booking it,
right.
would that be okay?
Let me double check here. The only thing you would have to do is roll me an agility test to not fall in the water as you are trying to leap between the barricades. Because there is a chance that you can misjudge and stab yourself on a barricade or slip into the water.
Yay!
So that is the
Okay.
options I'm giving you. This is going to be a challenging run.
Why not? Let's give it a shot. Athletics?
Yeah, athletics. That would work just fine.
Athletics. Coolsies. No, I don't want to see that one. There we go. Roll it. How'd we do? Close. So close. Oh. that
Oh
should
man.
be- No, that should be a 45, because I get a +1 for the agility when doing running things. I
You
clicked
get
the thingy.
You get a +2 agility when you're running.
Hang on.
I think it's just your movement that goes up, not your agility.
Athletics tests concerning running. One of my talents has something to do with that.
Oh, okay.
It gives me a success bonus of 1.
Let's take a
It
quick
didn't.
look.
It didn't include that for some reason.
That would be sprinter.
Yeah.
Athletics test concerning running. Okay, so that might be something that when you're doing running,
It gives me the.
you might have to put it in when that block comes up.
Okay.
Then
I clicked the thingy and it said it was giving me a +1, but it did not.
+1.
Interesting.
Oh, +1 success level.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
when I run the athletics skill and then I highlight the talent for the bonus, it gives a success bonus of 1.
Okay, so what I'm seeing here is it did not count your success. So you would have 0 successes.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just put a 0, pop that in. All right, so you have no successes. Okay.
But I have no failures.
But you have no failures. So
Right.
so
Technically, it's a
here's
success.
Only positive thinking.
right, the power of positive thinking. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll a d10, and you're gonna roll a d10.
Oh boy.
And here's what's gonna happen. If you beat me, then you make it successfully. If you don't beat me, something happens. Okay? Does that sound fair?
No, but all right.
Okay.
D10. You said.
I got a 5. You got a 5. Jesus.
Success.
So you didn't. We tied. So let's do it again. I got a
No.
5.
Ah, screw.
You got a
Alright,
2.
whatever.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll percentile. Okay, cool. As Fredigar, as you run, you're like, coo, and you try and get that right angle between these two barricades, and you leap at the last moment. However, a piece of cloth catches one of the spikes, and for that brief moment, you feel a tug at your waist. You end up in the water.
Okay.
Okay. So you
Can I
didn't
still attack him from there?
you didn't quite make it. So you're just a hair away. Like, he's just out of reach. If you didn't catch that little corner of your cloth, you would have made it just fine.
All right.
So not this go. Alright. Gareth. You kind of see this weird moment where your speedy dwarf friend leaps through the air. Like, you know when you're walking through the kitchen and one of the cupboards catches like the loop on your pants and it just sort of stops you for a moment? That's what happened to him.
Okay.
It would have got worse. I rolled pretty good for the percentile there, Fredigar. You didn't land on your face or take damage. You landed on your feet and you were fine. You just didn't quite make your mark. Sorry, Fredigar. But Gareth, you're up. What you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna swing at the gnome with my sword again.
All right, rolly roll. Ooh, that's aw man. You have a total of 6 successes.
Nice.
Alright, so if we add 4 to that, that's 13 damage to the body. So he takes 13 damage to the body. Okay. Whoops. Let me note that here. 13 minus... Okay. Oh, man. Alright. You take your sword, and he attempted to deflect it. But it just sort of like bounced the, long sword versus dagger, not exactly the best defensive weapon in this situation. You just kind of push through, and you catch him right across the chest, leaving like this nice line that immediately starts to turn red. He kind of squeals in pain. Let me do something here. Why did that not count? Grr. I'm going to give you guys one advantage to everybody, group advantage. After that last combat. Gareth, is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I wanted to move away from him. Try to get a little bit behind this
If you
corner
move,
here.
if you move now, he will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, but I don't want to get shot at again.
okay. Here's the thing. You could spend that one initiative since you have more initiative, advantage. Since you have more than them, if the group allows it, you can elect to use it to get out of this combat for free.
Given that I've only got 5 wounds left before I'm down, I probably would ask for that.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Go for it.
Oh, doesn't sound like anyone's opposing.
Sweet. So, it's, right about here should take me out.
Perfect. You round the corner, and there you see what appears to be a handful of individuals. It looks like a small camp. It looks like one guy was fishing. Some guys are target practicing with things, and looks like they're all like getting ready. Like they're in the middle of like grabbing their weapons, grabbing shields. Looks like they were resting or doing something beforehand, and they're now just sort of scrambling to attempt to get ready for combat. Alright, Jennery. She is just going to come over here and kind of stand in front of you. And she's like, alright, Cordelia, miss, I'm just going to hang out here for a moment. If you need anything, I'll be right here. I don't want to get shot. Orin. Orin, you're up.
All right. I'll go over to the barricades. Duck down next to them. That'll give me cover from the archers, right?
Yeah, you'll have like 100% cover there. As
Yeah.
long as you're close
Alright.
against them.
And I'll just start blathering the one on the left.
That sort of takes away eyesight. Like you got to be able to see. So you'd have to back up and like start talking to them.
Start talking to them.
All right, go ahead and roll me your blather. +3, damn. All right, which one were you blathering?
One on the left. My left.
Okay, cool. We'll call this guy.
Oops.
We'll go red, yellow, and blue.
Red
Alright,
then.
This guy here. Alright, yeah, you start talking to him. He's like in the middle of reloading, and he just sort of stops for a second, like he's trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Perfect.
All right.
And then could I take cover after that point, or do I need to?
Yeah, you can take cover after that point. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
And then you're basically like hiding behind cover, throwing insults at them.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Like that was that one scene in Hot Fuzz when they're in the shop and they're loading their shotgun. Shame. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Yellow. All right. He kind of recovers from what happened to him. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside to give this guy 2 stunned conditions. Perfect. He is actually going to take a pot shot at...
Hey, you skipped over me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You hit next, and then I hit next.
I did.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Hrodgear, alright, cool. You are up. You are sort of standing over the corpse of this small gnome, head split open, blood dripping from your axe. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'll come back down the hallway. Still just to the corner, because I know that they're still over there shooting.
Alright, you gonna hang out there for a minute?
Believe so. Yeah. Well, would I be able to come over here or make it to the corner, see the other little gnome, and then start heading that direction?
Just a second. Let's take a look at your range here. Right about here's 8 yards. You'll kind of be out in the open, um, unless you
Yeah,
do,
so I'll.
unless you want to do a run. So then you would roll in athletics, see what you get, and then your run speed is a base of 16 um, for human, and then that way that would give you a 16 range, right? So that's another 8 basic yards. Um, however, I would need an athletics check, 2 of them actually, to try to make it between these two barricades. Unless you just want to get in the water and run straight along the water, that's fine as well. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do the run.
All right, go ahead and roll a athletics.
Challenging.
Yes. All right, that's a -2 for a total. You can run 14, which I believe 8 and 3. 8 and 3, and yeah, you can make it
11.
fine. Yeah, yep. That would give you a little extra room to climb up and over. Cool. Yeah, you can totally make that.
Sweet.
So you just kind of like hop in the water, and sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Put one hand on, kind of kick yourself up a bit, and you are now behind the gnome. However, that does take your action, but you are now threatening this gnome. So if he attempts to run, you can attempt to stab him in the back if you want to.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Now that we got you taken care of, this guy, he's the one that slipped and fell earlier, cracked his knee. He did take a little bit of damage, but he's going to get up and reload. Come on. Hang on a moment. It is thinking. Never a good thing. Alright, cool. Oh, jeez. Alright, he manages to reload his weapon. He rolled a 7 out of 10. Crazy. Oh, I was rolling the wrong guy. Shit. Never mind.
Oh, sounds like you gotta re-roll that 7.
Alright, I did have to re-roll that 7, sadly.
Oh, I was joking, but no. You make me feel bad, man.
So he's kind of like leaning up against the edge, little rope barrier they have there on one of the poles. He's rubbing his knee, and he's trying to reload by using the hand crossbow to rub his knee, but he's just fumbling the bolt. He can't quite get it locked and loaded. Cordelia, you are up.
I'm gonna go up to where the fighting is. I just need to get a drink real quick.
So you're gonna jump the barricade. Aw, yeah.
Yes, that's totally what I want to do. Let's see, what is my movement?
8. Unless you want to run. Then it could potentially be 16.
I'll get to right there. And that is my turn.
So you're just hitting straight water, not trying to get out or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that within
I
your
mean,
movement?
That was like 7 something, I thought. Oh, I guess if I still have a little movement, I'll get out of the water.
You won't be able to do that. You don't have enough
Nope.
movement to get out.
Yep, that's fine. I'll
Um,
stay there.
Alright, since you're not trying to do anything fancy or trying to get behind anybody, we'll just say that you run along the water, splashing. Not exactly the driest of things. But yeah, you get behind Fredegar.
Yep. That's my go.
The gnome. Oh my goodness, the gnome. Rolling for gnome. Gnome boning. Everybody loves gnome boning. Alright, cool. He has no idea that you three are behind him. He is just totally intent on Gareth, and he attempts to move forward. Hrodgir, you are threatening him at this point. You get an attack of opportunity.
Awesome.
And
And
he
I'm going
gets
to.
dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Ugh. Okay, another headshot. Holy crap.
Jeez.
Okay, Dustin.
Well, Dustin's not here.
Alright,
Someone
you
has
have
to do it.
someone has to take over. No worries. You have 9 total successes, so you do 17 damage to this guy's head. Alright, he like
That almost murdered me twice.
he like takes a leap, almost like a leap forward, and you stop him in midair, just plack. His feet kind of go forward as you completely bury your axe into this guy's cranium, to the point where it just sort of like splits in, you know, almost right in half. Gareth, and yeah, anyone that's looking at this, these are going to be a cool test. This is a disgusting thing that's happening right now.
I'm pretty sure I'm watching it.
A cool test.
Because that's happening right in front of me, right?
Yeah, it's like right there.
Yeah. Challenging?
Yes.
Oh, thank Jeebus. I didn't fail this one for the first time ever.
Same.
Uh,
Same. This is my first success tonight.
Fredegar, you've seen a lot of things happen in your life. However, this is a moment to where you got to watch firsthand someone's skull being split in two, to the point to where it's down into the neck. The head completely flops to both sides. Eyes and brain kind of dangle from this open wound. The body just sort of just slops to the ground.
I'm sure I've seen some public executions.
You
we're
have.
Gonna, we're gonna resolve through this.
You have.
That's why I'm like, it's
But
not
that
that
was,
bad.
you know,
It was bad, but
it was
wasn't
bad.
enough to make me fail.
It's like watching those videos where someone gets hit by a train. You're like, ooh, ow.
Lathe man.
Catch a
Lathe,
packet.
Man.
yeah, lathe man, catch your packet. You know, it was just sort of a moment of, damn, I'm glad that wasn't me. Hrodgir, this is a moment of, like, am I really this badass? You know, you just caught this guy just in the right moment, and you just surgically removed, like, split his head in two with your axe. It was
With an axe.
With an axe.
Surgically removed his brain with an axe.
He's dead. He's out of combat, guys. I don't think he's coming back from that one. Yeah, he had 1 hit point, and then you hit him.
Jesus.
Fucking
Well, I mean, that's good to know I had done something valuable.
yeah, Gareth, you dropped him to 1 hit point.
That's awesome.
Alright, now there is a target-rich environment. Red's stunned. He is going to roll a... what was it again? An intelligence test?
Endurance to
Oh, right,
recover
endurance.
from stunned.
Endurance. Okay, so... This guy...
and he's at negative 10.
Okay, endurance test. That is that. Oh, he's at a minus 20.
Does it stack with stun
So,
conditions?
I'm wondering if it stacks with stun conditions. Effects which, yeah, It stacks, apparently. Brutal.
Cool.
Yeah, he does not come out of it. He's still just completely baffled at what is going on. The other one, Blue, he... target-rich environment. However, he's going to shoot the easiest one he can. Cordelia. Alright, it doesn't matter now, so he is going to just go for the gusto. That's a nice bonus he's got. And he fails. Good lordy. I rolled a 75 out of 70.
Oh, that's
I was so close to killing you.
You were, because I only have 11 fucking hit points.
Right, so Cordelia, right next to the water. You're just bloop right next to you. Scary moment. Fredegar, what are you up to?
Alright, well,
I'm ducking behind Barrel Boy.
yeah, let's get around the corner, I guess.
You do hear the
'cause,
commotion coming from the other side.
Oh, good. More bodies. Let's barrel straight ahead and up and out. And then, can I reassess my direction from there? Do I see anybody?
Yeah, you actually see two individuals in mid-run heading your direction.
From where? Where my good buddies at?
Over here.
Over there. Alright, well let's let's move the rest of my 2 yards to hit it there. Can I yeah, we'll just go to there and then I'll wait for him to come see me, dudes.
Alright. If you take a
Because,
defensive posture,
Yep.
then you get a plus 20 bonus to your melee or your dodge if
Yep.
you're trying to do something.
Yep. I will do that.
Alrighty. Gareth, you are up.
I guess not that it really has any effect, but just for coolness, I guess I'll. Well, no, I'm not going to do that because I'm afraid of what you'll respond with that. So I'm just going to.
Aw, don't be afraid.
Yeah, do whatever you were gonna do. Be brave.
I was going to say I'm going to pull the arrow out of my thigh and then switch over to my my bow.
I mean, as long as it's not in your artery.
You're gonna shoot it back at them?
I was genuinely thinking about it, but it's a bolt, not
It's
an
a
arrow.
bolt, not an arrow.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'll pull the bolt out of my thigh and then.
Just
like
for the
this.
sake of being cool, I'll give you an easy heal test to make sure you don't re-damage yourself.
Okay.
Don't start failing now.
Yeah, I know. I don't seem to have heal on my skill
yeah?
test.
Huh.
I do not.
Yeah, I don't think it's on there for anybody
Probably
unless
one
you have it.
Probably want to leave it in there then.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone.
That'd probably be good.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone. But yeah, I'll just I'll switch to my bow.
All right. Yeah, if you did not succeed on a heal test, then you get bleeding conditions.
Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. So no, I shouldn't do it.
So right now the bolt is plugging the wound. I mean, you bleed a little, but it's not bleeding condition. If you were to pull it out, it would start bleeding a lot.
Gotcha. I had a feeling that was going to be the case.
But you swapped your short bow. Good
Yep.
choice. All right. Is that you? You want to move? You want to?
No, I don't want to move because I don't. What's the range on my short bow anyway?
Like 50 yards.
50 yards. Oh, okay.
It's pretty far.
No, because Yeah, but I don't. I still don't want to stand out there because then I've got 3 potentially coming at me. So no, I'm not gonna move yet.
All right. But you draw your bow.
Drama.
Jennery, she does not want to be left behind. She'll hop over. And get behind you.
Tell her duck behind me.
She doesn't have enough movement to get in front of you.
Well, no, duck behind me. Telling her to hide behind me, so she doesn't
Okay.
get shot at.
Well, yeah, but from where she's at, she'd have to get in front of you.
Yeah, she has to get in
Oh.
front of you.
Yeah, because they're firing
Sure,
from
the other
behind you.
way. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, that's her. Orin.
Let's move. Oops, I can't see where she's at. Oh,
She's right here.
okay. I think that's like 8 movement. I guess I got to roll for that.
Also, you're trying to go through water around 2 people. That's going to cost you more movement.
Not around them, but I'll be behind Jennery. Or
To sort of catch
Yeah.
up to them.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
and then I'll use my blather on blue.
Okay.
Drop it on red. Wrong spot. I think I'll fortune that if I need to.
Yeah, just a moment.
Yep.
You putting it on blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
So red gets fatigued, blue is now, well, potentially.
That is a +4. That is a success for him.
I will fortune that.
All right.
That's better.
+8 for you. All right. You see him like he starts to retort, and then you completely change your blathering tactics, and that's what gets him.
Because blather's blather. That's all that matters. Alright, that's my turn.
I don't
And I
think
will
you.
have my shield.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'll have my shield ready to block.
Okay. Hrodgir, you're up.
All right. I am gonna head around the corner, and yeah, I'll at least get up on this board here. Yeah.
So that's you, Hrodgir?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was saying I could. I'll come around the corner. Since I have to get into the water and then back out,
Mm-hmm.
figure make it to the little bridge thing here.
Perfect.
Sorry, I probably mumbled most of that, but
No
that's-
worries. Alright, this guy has to roll. Successful reload, alright. He is going to take a pot shot at the little group right here in the water. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't care who he hits. So that's going to be an easy roll. That is a...
Wow, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah. That is a natural 1. That is a crit on... Let's see. There's 3 targets. I'm going to roll a d10. And whoever gets closest to my d10 is going to be the one being shot. So Cordelia, Jennery, and Oren, roll a d10, please. Oren, you rolled my number exactly.
All right.
So you take a critical to the head.
I have shield.
Oh,
Yes, but you're not facing the opponent.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh well. Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Okay. How many wounds do you have? That's the
10.
question.
Enough.
All
11.
You take 15 to the head.
Cool. I'm down.
Well, minus your armor and toughness.
Well, I have no armor and I can't use my shield, so -3. Take 12 wounds.
All right. A sickening hit you from behind. Your vision begins to go dark. Since you went negative, I have to roll the first crit, which is that. Oops. Where's my crit rolls at? Totally had them in here. Oh, come on. Oh, that's where they are. Alright. Rolling your first crit. Ow. Alright. The bolt hits you in the back of the head, just slightly to the left, and the shaft sort of slaps your ear. You have the deafened condition. That's on Aura, deafened. Alright, cool. And then the second one, because you went negative, is a minor head cut. We have one bleeding condition. Apply unconscious, apply fatigue, apply bleeding. And you said that dropped you below? Alright, apply bleeding, and you are unconscious. Alright, cool. Do you have any fate points?
Yes.
Alright, so we'll get to that here in just a minute. Let's see, whose turn is it next? Cordelia, you hear this happen behind you. This flunk. But as you turn and you kind of get this vision of Oren, like a bolt into the head. It looks horrible, but it's just a flash, just a moment. You blink and then you see him kind of look pale. You have 0 wounds, Oren.
Yep.
And you are prone at the moment. Cordelia, you see him kind of like take a knee and kind of splash down into the water. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna grab him and try and drag him away around the corner.
Okay. I can say that you and Jennery can help him. You don't have enough movement to get him around the corner, but you can get him behind the barricades right here or here, whatever side you guys want to go on. And that could count as full cover.
Up here.
Alright, so you pull him up.
Yep.
January will help. You're going to be kind of crammed right here in this spot. This guy's dead. I'll move him off to the side. All right, Oren. I'll get to you here in just a moment. This person is stunned. Gets a save.
Shouldn't be stunned anymore. He should be fatigued.
Oh, fatigued. He is fatigued. Right. Okay. Right.
And same with Blue. Just fatigued now.
Correct. Let me get this changed here. Cool. He is going to attempt a shot. Oh, he got a 100. Okay, well, his bow breaks, hand crossbow breaks. Just doesn't break enough to do damage. Just sort of crumbles in his grip. The other guy here, Blue. Blue, come on, Blue. Do something good. Or miss entirely. You see a bolt kind of like bounce off of the barricade into the dark. Fredegar, as you hear what's going on and you round the corner, you see these guys starting to do their thing. I'm going to go ahead and add all the ones that are over here.
I'll be right back.
Okay, this will take me a moment. That way I can kind of see a little better. Alright, cool. Add these guys to the combat. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Add these two guys to the combat. Okay. And we'll just call him a thug, that's fine. Alright. Oren, you can go ahead and take off all of the conditions.
Okay.
You're alive, but barely there.
Remove one fate or...
Remove one fate, yep.
Okay, just verified.
Yep, no worries. So while I'm doing this, Fredegar, what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to bum rush guy if I can make it. Try to imagine I can. 8. Oh yeah, easily. And charge him.
I'll just, since these guys are joining combat, I'm going to put them.
Unless there's people in this room that I'm not seeing here.
Everyone you
That
see is here.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll bum rush that guy and smack him. Smack him. Right.
All right.
Charging.
Well, that's not the right model. That's a thug. Oh well.
Charging gives a +10. Yeah.
Plus 10, correct.
Oh, duh, there's a charging button. Charging button. Oh, cool. Girl.
All right. He attempts to block. Okay. You get a +3 to that, so you have a 8 total successes.
So that's going to be 16 damage.
Correct.
And it's penetrating, so it ignores
Ignores armor.
non-metal armor.
Non-metal armor, yep. I also count that as a little extra damage if they're not wearing armor. Alright, you run up using the backside of your warhammer, and you kind of bring it up under like the rib cage as it pierces up into the lung area. You just one-shot this guy.
Excellent.
Blah. Okay, this guy.
I'm back.
Alright. He's actually gonna... he ran over there. They're gonna try and bum rush Fredegar. Attack him from behind. I'm gonna have to roll for Fredegar if he's not back in time. Alright, so he's going to try to parry with a shield, I believe. That's what he would do. Alright, Hrodgir, you see the dwarf skewer one of these guys right in the ribs with the spiky end of his warhammer, and then turn and block the attack from behind, or kind of like off to the side, with his shield. This guy, he's actually going to run this way. He goes off into some other place. This guy, Hrodgir, you have a shield, right?
Yes.
Alright, this guy's going to try and crossbow you. You get to attempt to use your shield to defend yourself.
And for that, I rolled just a challenging.
Correct.
Bang.
This guy should not have a negative. There we go. Alright, he got a +2. You got a +3. Alright. You kind of round the corner, you kind of see this happen, and there's this flurry of just damage going on. And you see the guy pull up his hand crossbow and just loose it at you. You, however, get it up just in time to deflect the bow, or the bolt, in the air. It's like, ping! Bounces off, kind of shatters against the wall. Sweet. This guy, he's going to take position over here. He will also shoot at you, Hrodgir. Go ahead and give me another defensive roll. Critical success. Holy schmolies. Oh, jeez. I got the hiccups. Alright, Hrodgir. This guy turns, like, as he's running behind, you see him, like, you get your shield ready to deflect this attack. Like, you know it's coming. And then you hear the strange, just like, ah! And you kind of look, and the other guy with the hand crossbow is, like, grabbing at his back as his friend just shot him in the back.
Hey, Lewis! Look, somebody else did it!
Yay!
I know it was a firebolt, but it was a bolt.
Just a second, I gotta calculate some damage here.
He's dead.
He's not dead. I just have to
He is.
re-roll
I saw
his.
your rolls.
You can't see my rolls.
They can. X-ray vision.
If they can one-shot our talking friend, they should be able to one-shot each other.
Exactly.
Well, they can if they did. That's actually going to be 10 damage. Damn.
To the head. From the back.
No, it's in the body. Magic bullet. No. So he is at that. Alright, cool. He's not happy at his buddy at all. He's kind of grabbing at his back, trying to figure out what's going on. Did I miss somebody? No. Gareth, you are up.
Okay. Yeah, you already said I saw these individuals here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move here. And which one was it that got shot in the back?
This guy right here. Man, what's going on? I didn't save my colors.
Did that guy try to hit me?
One guy attempted to hit you, yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the one that already got shot by his buddy.
Alrighty. Give me a roll. Alright, he's screaming in pain at his back. Oh! Thunk! Oh! Now he has a bolt in the front. So that's 1 success for 6 damage. Why does that not... That doesn't sound right to me. 6 damage. Strange. I'll have to look into that later. That just doesn't seem right. So 6 damage. Okay. Wow. He looks at his friend, looks over in your direction, looks down, and he's holding your bolts like that's sticking out of his chest. And you just see him like go white in the face, stumble backwards, and fall into the water. He is dead. Is that you, Gareth?
Yeah.
Alright, Jennery. Okay. Oren. Since I don't run fate points by the book necessarily, Jennery is actually going to attempt to have you drink one of her healing drafts. So what you need to do... No, you don't need to roll anything. They need to roll. Okay, yep. She is going to roll... You'd think a servant would have heal. She's just going to try and get it in your mouth. She's panicking. You know, one of the relatives of the Thunderpots has gone down. And not in the most healthy way. So, that's going to be... My hand will work right. Because you're really... Oh, man. Okay, cool. That'll be the dex. Since you can't fight her, she gets a bonus. Alright, she successfully gets the healing draft, like, in your mouth, and she's, like, trying to force you to, drink this. You actually gain your toughness bonus in wounds back. Right now, okay. She is out of healing drafts. Cool. So you have 3 wounds.
Yep.
Right? Okay. But you're now conscious. You kind of come to... your head hurts a little bit. The blow struck you, but it didn't pierce your head. Like, it's sort of like curved and snapped your back in the back of the head instead of like penetrating. Alright. So you're up, Oren. What are you going to do?
Get my bearings. Brain still back there?
Yeah, they're still back there.
We'll go ahead and blather at him.
All right, roll.
Am I a -10 to anything?
Normally, you would have a condition, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Okay. Oh, that's why. I miss removing one of the conditions.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you beat him by 1.
Perfect. 2 stun conditions on him. And I'll just sit here for a moment. Collect myself while I blather at him.
All right.
I don't know why, but I keep imagining every time you do the blather, I imagine it in the sense of like a Monty Python sketch.
Yep. Me too.
So that one, I was just from behind the barricade. These people with their crossbows just here. Oi, you missed. Yes.
Your father smells of elderberries, and your mother was a hamster.
I think you had that
Whatever it
backwards. No worries.
No, I thought it was.
Just avoiding copyright laws.
Oh yeah, there you
Right.
go. Thank you.
I thought it was the father that smelled of elderberries because that's what they made the wine out of. The father was a drunk and the mother was a.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's just the other way
remember.
around. It's your mother is a hamster, and your father's mouth of elderberries.
Oh, you just say it the
They
other
do the
way.
hamster first. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
you had it right, but yeah, just-
Gotcha.
It's
been a long time since I've
years
seen it.
since I've seen that movie.
your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
Yes.
Now go away, or I taunt you a second time.
Hrodgir, you are up. What you gonna do?
I am going to charge in and swing at this guy. Yellow.
Yellow. All right, cool. All right. He's technically outnumbered, so you get a +20. So it's now an average test to hit this guy.
And I am going to be charging.
And
That's
you're
all right.
charging. Yep.
All right.
Another headshot. If you hit him potentially. Dude, you're getting lucky with the headshots.
I find it a good place to aim.
Usually. He has 2 successes, so you are at a +4 successes. So that's 12 damage to the head. Damn. Alright. You bring down your axe and just hack. Let me calculate armor, not armor, toughness. Okay. Alright. You carve a nice chunk off of this dude's head. I mean, it is a hefty chunk. So much so that I need to roll him an endurance test. That is a 100. He passes out from the pain. Dang. Good hit. Alright, Hrodgir, is that you?
Yep.
Alright. Let me see here. This guy. That's green, okay. He's actually going to kind of head back this way. That guy's dead. Cordelia, you're up. Orin seems back to his normal talkative self.
That's good. Yeah, I guess I have to stop answering my question of what would happen to somebody with EDS if they went into space. I will. I guess I'll go around the corner.
All right,
He's
do your
up.
move.
I don't have to drag his ass around.
You could stop on here on the thing, the bridge, because you'd have to actually
That'll work.
plop down then climb up. Yep. Yeah, as you round the corner, you just see this disgusting melee go on. You are quickly
Alright.
finding that Hrodgir seems to really like cleaving people's heads.
It's like
It's,
his
it's almost like a family pastime. You know, other people have barbecues,
Good, clean,
Hrodgir,
fit,
just
fun,
good,
family
clean,
entertainment.
choppy fun. You know.
It's like T-ball.
Yeah, yeah. How many heads can you lop off in one day? But is that you, Cordelia?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. This guy here, he's going to move to a different spot. Same with this guy. No, wait, you said green was stunned, right? They can't move, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. So he's stuck there. Those guys are doing... Alright, this guy turns to you, Fredegar, and he's going to try and mace you.
Well,
You guys are now in an even fight. No, you're not. But you're not quite in base. Okay, cool. That is... go ahead and defend yourself there,
Yep.
Fredegar. Alright, you use your shield. It looks like he was kind of swinging for your body, like going for the chest. And you just take the shield and block the entire thing.
Wait.
The pung of your shield is noisy. Fredegar, you're up.
Let us return the favor.
It was a mace fight.
It was.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Indeed.
Alright, he's going to attempt to defend himself. That is a -4, so you get +4.
16 damage.
16 damage
To the body.
to the body. All right.
Penetrating.
Penetrating. Holy mollies! You swing in, and he tries to defend with his weapon. However, he kind of knocks it up, and instead of hitting him in the body, he deflected it up and the spike goes up under his jaw, and you see it like pop out his left eye.
Nice.
He is dead. Very, very, very obviously dead.
Can I now move?
Yeah.
Let's move. Let's move. Right up next to this guy.
Alright. Yeah, you just hook this guy's jaw, yank your warhammer out, turn, and just kind of like head over towards this guy. Alright. This guy on the ground in front of you, Hrodgir, he's not dead, he's just passed out. Would you like to finish him off?
No, I'll leave him. Cause I want to chase after the guy we saw kind of fling around the corner.
Up over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless we did see that, correct?
You did,
He
yes.
was around.
Yep.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh, that guy. It's not your turn, it was his turn. So he's still
Yeah.
active. Alright. That guy's doing something. Alright, Fredegar. This guy seems to panic, seeing you guys just decimate his friends in a rather unsightly fashion. He has to roll a cool test. That's a fail. He is running scared. Go ahead and get your attack of opportunity. He's like, no, no, no! Starts to run. Oh, critical hit, look at that! He does get an attempted dodge. That is a 0 successes. So, critical wounds, major chest wound. Oh, geez. So what was your total damage? 8, 12, plus 4 is 12. Okay. Excuse me.
Seems appropriate for this bike on the
Brutal, dude. Well, he's not wearing armor, so...
Yep. So, yeah, it seems appropriate. That's just,
So you catch him in the back. You didn't kill him, but he is hurt. You can see the back of his rib cage. You tore flesh from his body, and he is bleeding profusely. Oh yeah, he gets a endurance test.
he'll bleed out a turn or two.
And he succeeds. All right. He takes a few steps to about here. Apply bleeding. Just gotta double check something here. At the end of each turn, make a challenge endurance test. Okay, so he gets another endurance test to stay conscious. That is does not succeed. As he runs, you see him kind of slow down, step gets past the little net bed, and he just sort of tumbles forward from the blood loss. He is unconscious.
I'm too far, buddy. Should have aimed for the bed.
It was more like he was trying to get the walk away. Bleeding is Jeebus. Okay. Don't get bleeding on you. Okay, so this other guy, he's down. Gareth, you're up.
Who's still up? As far as enemies go.
One guy's on the ground, or there's two guys on the ground unconscious. One guy ran away.
Which two are unconscious?
This guy right here in front of Hradgir, and this dude over past the net bed who is bleeding profusely, unconscious. He's probably he's probably gonna bleed out in just a few seconds.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna move up here, and I'm just gonna put my dagger through his neck, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. I just want to see if you crit or not.
Yep. Why is the button not? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
It happens. Okay. You look up at Rodgear, look down at the guy, take your dagger or your sword and just right through the neck. He doesn't make any noises. He just quietly drifts off into the night. Jennery looks up at you, Orin, and she's like, "Oh, well, so glad I can help. I do have some bandages and some other things if you need them."
That would be fantastic.
You're not bleeding. Like I said, the using your fate point prevents you take the damage, but prevents you from dying. So basically,
Right.
the bolt just slapped you. Like it didn't penetrate; it just slapped you, knocking you unconscious and doing a shit ton of damage to you. The healing drought is your heal for this combat of that type. So you're not bleeding, so you don't really need bandages. But she seems concerned. But she'll help you out if you need to. Oren, it's your go.
All right, I'll go ahead and move forward around the corner, and then pick a new target to blather.
All right. So you move. All right, that would probably be your movement here. Jennery is just following you. All right. As you're around the corner, you don't see any other targets, but you do
Maintain
see
blather then.
that person can no longer hear you.
Okay.
They have moved from beyond your blathering ability.
Okay. So he's fatigued then.
Yep, fatigued, correct. However, you do see just this bloody mess over here. Alright, so that you, Oren? Right.
Yes.
Hradgir, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right. I am going to run over around where we saw that guy go. Try to cover as much distance as I can.
Alright.
I guess.
I am
Welcome back. Alright, so I'm going to say, since there's sort of stuff in the way and you kind of have to walk around, like the bed, the netting, things like that, you can get to right about here.
Okay.
Just from all the stuff in the way.
Yeah.
And since you're over here, you actually hear, "Come on, lads, get up! We've got company. They're decimating us." But that is what you hear. All right, this guy's fatigued.
Yeah.
All right. Oops. I'm gonna head down a little bit. All right, Cordelia. The carnage. Oh, the sweet, sweet carnage. What are you gonna do?
Anybody left alive to slaughter?
Not that you know of.
Alright, I'll just come catch up with my compatriots here.
Just catching up.
Yep.
All right. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's not dead. That guy's dead. That guy bled out. All right, Fredegar. With a bloody warhammer in tow, what are you gonna do?
So there's more voices coming from around the corner,
Correct.
and this is not actual. Okay. So around the bed is pretty much the only. Oh, that's a clear path. There's a clear path there. So there's one straight through there. That'd be 5, 7, and then. Ooh, where'd it go? There we go. Oh, come on, grab me. There. 5, 7 to be 8 to there. Is there more map?
There is.
Sweet.
As you round the corner, you do see a set of tents, a couple beds. The water kind of continues around. you do see what appears to be like training dummies, and you do see a handful of individuals who are. Why are those guys under there? Okay, that is
Hiding.
strange. That's really, really weird. Just a second, I gotta rescue these guys.
Honestly, they probably don't deserve it, so if you really don't feel you need to, we're A-okay.
It's just prolonging the inevitable.
You know what? Don't be making fun of my guys, alright?
I mean, to be fair, one did just pretty much take out Orin, so yeah, not wrong.
Okay, they're not horrible, they just had some bad rolls. Alright?
That one was a
Oh, that one was a
to the
fucking-
head.
That
Mhm.
one was a good roll, but you know.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
Alright.
move the last
Area
two that I
switch.
have remaining. I'm gonna park myself right there and take a defensive stance.
Okay.
Come get some! Haha!
Actually, Erg. Again, what is going on here?
There's a buddy right there.
There is, but I'm not. He's being a thing that I don't want to say.
Oh, that kind of a thing.
So I'll just copy paste this guy because he was running, and he is right in front of you.
Cool. Can I swing at him?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Do I get to do charging?
Since you just sort of rounded the corner and saw him, I'm not gonna let you do a charge.
Okay.
It's because you just one-shot him again.
Wah wah. Let's see how bad he does.
Probably pretty bad. He hasn't exactly been rolling good. Oh, hey, he succeeded. Holy shit. He beat you by 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, like you heard you run and he turns. You take a swing, and he's like, no! And just kind of bats it to the side. He looks rather surprised
good.
with himself.
Because it would have been my turn to do a headshot.
That would have been it. Yeah, a headshot. Holy shit, with penetrating. Okay, let me add these other 2 guys here. I'm just gonna go plop, plop. Gareth, you're up. You slit this guy's throat, and the rest of your team starts moving forward, progressing further into the underground hideout of the Black Knives.
Okay. Is my movement hindered at all by the arrow?
Yeah, so basically, what you got to do here is from your spot, you can go straight to this bed, you can go over and then down. That's
Okay.
kind of what I had Hrodgir do. And then Fredegar, he was already like, shit, I think he was right here.
Yeah.
He just kind of went that way, kind of open path.
Okay, that's me.
Alright, cool. Jennery, she's actually going to come over here. Miss Cordelia, you okay?
Yes, I am.
Alright, she gives you a once-over. You haven't taken any real damage, so you're fine. Orton, what you doing?
Pushing forward, finding some cover.
Alright, at this point, you just see, like, dead Black Knives members, lots of blood, and then your friends just charging forward.
Yep, trying
that-
to keep up with them somewhat.
Okay. Close, but not that close, right?
Yep.
Hrodgir, you are up. You hear a little bit of combat on the other side of this wall. What are you going to be doing?
I am going to round the corner and let's see. right, yeah, I will get as close as I can. We're in kind of a bottleneck situation, so I'll come up here behind Vertigar.
You can attempt to go up and over the net bedding, but that would net a agility test to not fall.
Sure, yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's do it.
Just throwing some options for you.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and give me a average agility test.
Agility?
Unless you have athletics.
I do.
All right, then give me an average athletics test.
Oh, run. No.
Okay, that is a no. So you go to step unless you want to fortune point this.
No.
Okay.
Just in case.
You attempt to step on the nets, but you don't fall or nothing because you got a 0, right? You just you're like just had a second thought of, you know what? I don't know how sturdy this net is. Good attempt, but you just can't get into melee combat at this moment. So that is you. All right, that guy is hobbling big time. Cordelia, you are up.
Alright, is there anybody to attack?
There is no one to attack, and everyone is rounding the corner into the next room.
Alright, around the corner to the next room, is it?
Okay, drop yourself and then measure from there. Right, kind of step over this, horribly bloody corpse.
Yep. Like it's no big deal.
Sure, why not? So that's you. This guy. Right, he doesn't want to hit his buddy, so he's at a negative to hit you guys. He's gonna go for. That'll be you, Fredigar.
Okay.
Do you have your shield out?
I do.
Alright, you are at a plus 20.
Sweet.
So all the bonuses, that would make it just a regular challenging.
I'm gonna fortune point that.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a -5. The bolt goes wide and way over your head, and he just completely misses. His buddy back here, he's gonna move forward some. He's gonna take a pot shot. That will be Hradgir.
Excuse me.
Hradgir, you have your shield out, right?
I do.
Alright, then you can attempt to defend yourself.
Average?
Yeah, average. Jeebus. Yeah, like, you could tell, you feel that bolt flying through the air. It's going straight for your head, literally. And then you just duck behind your shield and you see it, toom! But you successfully deflect the bolt from hitting you.
Yeah.
Alright, Fredigar, you're up.
Oh, let's finish the job on this guy.
Alright, he's going to attempt to defend himself. Just a moment. Fredigar, you have 1 success.
Sweet. So 8 damage
8
to
damage.
the left arm.
Alright. Ooh, I don't think this guy's taking any damage. Or did you damage him last time, Fredigar?
No, I tried, but he deflected
Oh,
it.
that's right, he deflected. Right, okay. Yeah, you catch him in the arm, he's just like, oh, he's just panicking. Okay, this guy, he's still trying to run. He still has the fear condition. So go ahead and roll your attack of opportunity there, Fredegar.
Sweet.
He's going to attempt to dodge. That's his only option at the moment. It's a -1, so you get a +1 there, Fredegar.
So 10 damage to the right arm.
So, hacking his arms off? 10
Mhm.
damage, so that would be... Alright, so you bring him to 0. Yeah, you wham! Hit him in the left arm, and then you, like, swing your warhammer around. And are you using the blunt side or the penetrating side?
Nope, penetrating.
Right. You just, like, catch his arm right at the socket between the shoulder and his humerus. And you literally just pop the bone out. Total compound fracture. Just yank it right out. He looks at it, goes white in the face, and stumbles over dead. Alright, so he's out. Alright, this guy, he's going to actually step over his buddy. He's going to charge you, Fredegar.
Alright.
You hear him like, no! Not poor Timmy!
Timmy.
Timmy's good.
Alright, how are you defending yourself?
Shield.
Alright, roll me and your defense. Alright, you beat him by 1.
Sweet.
Yeah, he quickly charges forward, brings down his weapon, and you just BAM! Block it with your shield. Alright, the other guy, he is going to run up behind him. Alright, we're gonna battle at the beds, guys. Battle at the beds. Gareth, you're up. What you doing?
I'm gonna move. Right. Hang on. Yeah. I'll move like right there.
Okay.
And then I'll fire at looks like red on my screen.
Right over here?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Give me a roll.
Okay.
Alrighty. You want to fortune that? Because that'll be a miss.
Yeah, why not?
Hang on a second. We didn't calculate a few things. So when you are shooting within your range and there's no one around, you actually get bonuses. So that would have been at an average roll. So we'll go ahead and re-roll again, but this time make it average.
Okay. Yeah, that's still gonna get fortuned. Okay.
So this one is your actual roll, so you don't need to, you're only going to use 1 fortune point because we had
Right.
we had the number wrong. So,
Right.
there we go. +2, right arm. All right. Yeah, you round the corner, knock your bow, catch him in the left arm. He's not happy about that. Let's see, that's 7 minus toughness. Okay. He's got an arrow sticking out of his arm. He's just like, oh! Alright, Jennery. Jennery is kind of pulling up the rear here. She's trying to avoid looking at any of the dead bodies on the ground. Especially the ones that were splayed open and horrible. Oren, you're up.
Let's try to catch up and see what's going on.
All right. It looks like the crossbowers have moved from their position in the other hallway back
Yep.
to here to try and help out these guys.
Okay. Let's can I blather the guy right in front of Marcus?
You'll be at a -20 to try and blather someone in melee.
Okay.
All right. That's this guy. Intelligence test. He has a 0. You have +2. All right. You just start mumbling weird shit at this guy. He has the stun condition.
Yep.
2 of them, right? Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, he's like looking around like he's not quite sure where the next attack is coming from. Completely 100% confused. Hradgir, you are up.
All right.
If you want, as part of your action, you can cut the netting so that it becomes a place where you can stand without needing to roll your agility or athletics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright.
And that would probably help a lot of people get around. Yeah, so I'll cut the net and then try to make my way around. Or would I still be able to move as part of...
Yeah, it would take your action, right? But you can still move afterwards. I do
Okay.
need you to roll an attack. It'll be easy, so +40. So go ahead and roll. This is just to tell me, to give me a gauge of what to use. Critical hits. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the critical.
Take that, bed.
A 58. Okay, cool. You look at them. Look at the net. It looks super tight. You go to cut it, and you slice through the connections on one end that you could reach, and you hear that plang. It's like a spring just unloading. Like whoever tied this down made it really tight. And I'm going to go off your rolls here. Critical, 58, major eye wound. All right. The guy right in front of Marcus, you see one of the connecting rings that you sliced off fly off and hit this guy right in the eyeball. Yeah, he takes 3 more damage. And he's like, oh, like he's grabbing his eye. And that's the same one that was stunned by Oren. So he's just like confused. He just got a weird piece of metal in his eye. It's like bleeding profusely. He is just really not having a great day. Let's see. He gets a test or he becomes blinded in that eye. That sounds like a bad day. That's a fail. So he is now blinded. Stunned, blinded, bleeding out of his eyeball. This sounds amazing. Alright. You want to move there, Hradgir? Let me go ahead and I'll just erase this. Cool. Where do you want to go?
I'll go up here next to this other dude.
Yeah, the guy that's in front of Fredegar, he's literally stunned. He's got blood gushing out of his eye. He's like, he's almost like, was like dirty crying, and he doesn't get any attacks as you go by him, just because of the condition that he's in. But you encroach the guy behind him. Alright, so that'll be you. Okay, this guy. He's gonna plop into the water, head up the ramp, and he's gonna make it to here. Who can he see? Who can he see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, roll the dice. It's a 9. Alright, he is going to attempt to shoot Fredegar. You have your shield, right, Fredegar?
Yep.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me a defensive roll.
Did I still have a plus 20 on that, or was that just the one time?
Yeah, you're using your shield, so. Critical deflection. Okay. Just for shits and giggles, roll me percentile. Or actually, just click on the critical thing. My bad. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Badly cut toe. Amazing. Alright. You kind of in the fight, you see the guy running over. You look over, and he pulls his crossbow and shoots at you. You go to sort of like badminton it out of the air, and you deflect it off your shield. And the poor blinded man gets a bolt to the toe.
That is awesome.
All right, you see him like, you know, he's like crying, and all of a sudden just bolt to the toe, and he just gives up. He just like falls to the ground, and he's just like, whoops, wrong guy. Yeah, he just gives up on life because that was his last wound. But he dies from this really bad, horrible. Like that's the worst day anyone can have. That's that guy. Cordelia, what are you doing?
I will go try and catch up with everybody else.
Okay. You don't have any ranged attacks, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
So we'll get there and wait till my next turn.
Okay. Red, he's gonna try and shoot. Oh, whoops, that's a D100. Okay. That is actually going to be Gareth. You have a bolt flying at you.
Okay.
That will be a miss. Wow, -1. Kind of bounces off the stone wall behind you. You get kind of splattered with like bits of bolt, but it doesn't cause any damage.
Nice.
Turquoise. That's going to be Hrodgir. Alright, Hrodgir, you have a bolt coming at you.
Alright, I'm going to...
Okay, you actually succeed. So yeah, this guy, he's trying to get a good shot at you. He doesn't want to hit his buddy. He shoots, and you just deflect it out of the way. You could easily tell that he was going for you. Alright, Fredegar, you're up.
We're bum runners from this dude.
Alright, kind of take a wider path, head up that way.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead and charge.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy's like, whoa! And he tries to dodge out of the way. Holy moly's, they have a really bad dodge. Should have made these guys stronger. It's a -2, so you add a 17, so that's 15 damage.
15 damage to the right arm.
To the right arm. Alright, you, again, using the spiky bits, you just tear into his arm. Like, you pin his right arm to his chest. Just, he immediately loses his breath, and as you pull it out, you peel chunks of lung like out of his chest. He is dead.
Can I use the rest of my movement
Sure.
to?
Remember, weapons are dangerous, guys. Alright, so you're like, ah, bam! And you not even missing your stride, you just run up, pop this guy, pull your blade out while you're still running, and you are now face to face with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he's dead. That guy's still alive. Alright, Rodgear.
All
This
right.
guy's kind of in panic mode. But he is going to try and at least do some damage.
Alright. I will block it with my shield.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Alright. He will hit you if you don't fortune. Or get a better roll with a fortune. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fortune that.
Okay. You have a chance of getting better.
Yeah. Oh.
Or
Maybe not.
slightly worse. So just one more damage. Alright, you take 8 damage to your right leg.
Okay.
Yeah, he takes his weapon, just swings at you, you deflect, but it sort of bounces off your shield right down into your right leg.
So 3.
Yep, minus your armor and toughness.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Bam! Mace to the leg. Gotta love it. Alright. Gareth, you are up.
Well, not firing into Roger, so I'm going to just move here. And
Yeah, you don't got any real shots.
no.
There's the guy behind the guy I'm face to face with, but
There is, but the
kinda
tents and
tent
stuff
hidden,
are in the way.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just no line of sight,
That's-
that's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do is move to line of sight.
You're-
Alright, cool. Jennery is just gonna round the corner and stay by Orin. She doesn't want to really get into the fight unless she has to, but she doesn't want to be left behind either. Orin, you're up.
All right. I'll take the about just a little bit more here, and I will blather the last melee guy there.
Alright. You're at a minus 20, so go ahead and try. That's a minus 2, so you got him stunned.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Let me apply the. Okay. This guy has 2 stun conditions. Yeah, I was reading online that you should build a blather in combat. It's like, dude, have you ever been in a fight where the other guy's just shit talking and you feel bad for yourself? You know, that's kind of what it is. You're shit talking people. You know.
Yep, but it
Rod-
works.
Rodgear, you're up.
Alright, I am gonna.
It's gonna be real interesting when you get characters who are kind of built the same going against you. It'll be a blather contest. It'll be great.
Blather who?
It'll be like those rap battles.
Right.
Lewis, you better start memorizing Eminem lines.
Right. Yeah, I will.
Epic rap battles of history. I think in
Epic
this instance is more
rap
applicable.
battle.
Yeah. No, that is more applicable.
That's
You could find
true.
some good ones.
That's true.
I'm gonna bust out the Einstein one.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, Rodgear, what you doing?
Winging that, swinging with my axe.
All right.
And I know I ask every time and I forget every time. It's average or challenge?
It's challenging.
Challenge.
Yeah, but in this situation, since he's stunned, he gets a -20 to his defensive roll.
Gotcha.
Alright, so that is 10 successes. He got a -6 on his. That's 18 damage to the right leg. Alright, so this guy, he just turns his head just for the moment to look at Oren, and you take this time as you see his attention shift, and you bring down your axe and you completely cleave off his right leg, like at the hip, right through the femur. Just bam! He is dead. He falls to the
That's what he
ground,
gets for hitting me in the leg.
screams for a few seconds, and bleeds out entirely. Alright, you still have your movement. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I will move. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay, you're gonna encroach on these guys. Sweet.
Yep.
Alright, this guy. He is actually going to drop his crossbow, draw his dagger, and he's going to step to the side and engage you, Rodgir.
Alright.
Even fight. Alright, go ahead and roll. Alright, he will hit you with this negative. Do you have any more fortune points?
I have one more, yeah. I'll use it.
Okay. Hopefully you get better. Slightly worse. Okay. You see this person, this guy, younger guy, pulls the dagger out, and he just like frantically screams, just and runs over, leaps, and brings his dagger down. He actually does 8 damage to your head.
My head. Oh. Alright. 8 minus 5, it's minus 3. Okay. So that's another 3.
Alright, how many wounds do you have left?
3.
3, okay. You have this cut, almost like the hero slash across the front of your face. Not bleeding too horribly, but it did hurt like a bitch. Cordelia, you are up. You, Oren, and Jennery are kind of in the back, watching these guys just slaughter these thugs. Okay. You know what? We can adjust a little bit. I'm not too much of a stickler as long as the bases aren't like super bound together in an open.
So as long as I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you can't occupy the same exact space. However, I will impose a -10 to your attack rolls.
Okay.
But I'll outnumber them 2 and 3, so I will give you. I'll just make it a challenging roll.
Alright.
Who are you gonna hit? Yellow or red?
We'll go with red.
Red. All right. Red has no melee weapon out at the moment, so attempts to dodge. That's a -1, so you hit with a +2. So that would be 7 damage to the right leg. What do you guys know? Do you do the head or the right leg? I don't know what you guys are doing. Alright, so that was that. 8 to the right leg. Alright. This guy's been hit before. Ooh, man. You bring your rapier down and just skewer him right through the thigh. And he's kind of like, oh, gets a really disgruntled face, look on his face. He's not happy. All right, red. Man, I'm gonna roll a cool test. Fails. He's gonna try and run. So all three of you can have attacks of opportunity. All right, so let's go Fredegar first.
Yeah, I'm gonna fortune that one.
Gonna fortune that. Okay, don't want to fumble. Right.
Still bad, but not a not a fumble.
Okay, so he technically beat you by 1. So he's like woof, barely dodges out of your attack. Cordelia, go ahead and roll me a single attack. Ooh, he got a -5. Fuck. Alright, Carrie. You see him going to flee, and you catch him in the left leg. So that would be 5 + 7, 12 more damage. You slice his inner thigh artery, and he bleeds out within seconds.
I approve of this message.
Alright, okay. Oh, that guy's dead. Okay, let me remove these guys. That guy dead? Yeah, that guy's dead. Holy shitballs. You are slaughtering fucking everybody. Gareth, you are up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess I don't really have much I can do. I'm gonna move there and just wait. Because I'm assuming red is down.
Oh yeah, super down.
Okay. Yep, that's me.
Alright, Gareth, where you're at, you see these 2 cloaked statues. Both of them are holding these 2 blue orbs. Just beyond them, you see a door. Like a large iron, like a double-bound iron door. It seems oddly placed down here. But that's where I'll leave your turn.
Okay.
Jennery is going to sort of keep up with Orin. She has her dagger out and she's looking around in case one of those little guys pop out of nowhere. Orin, you're up.
Alright, I will move forward. There's one guy left there.
There's one guy left, yep.
Can't tell the color of his base. I'll try to blather him.
It's like a green. Oh, here we go. Alright, did that appear for you there, guys? Over here in this direction?
Yes.
It's like I lost connection for a second. I'll try to blather that last one.
Alright, roll.
A door?
Yes.
A
Is that what
door.
we're supposed to see? Yeah.
Yes.
Then yes, I see a door.
Cool. Oh, there it is. I heard the dice, but I didn't see it pop up. Okay, so you got +4. This guy's panicked. He's outnumbered. This is going to be a no, very hard. That's a 90 out of 0. So 9 successes. He's totally like his brain is fried. His buddies are all dead. You just watched his friend get eviscerated, and he's now confronted by the 3 individuals who have been slaughtering them all. He doesn't know what to do. He is just standing there, awaiting the inevitable. Rodgear, you're up.
Alright, I am going to come at him with my axe.
You're gonna go ask him a question?
Yes, I am.
Okay. He does nothing to dodge. So that's 9 damage. Okay. You bring down your weapon, and you can kind of look, and you see this sort of like disconnect in his eyes, and then you bury your axe into his chest. He looks down, looks at you. He's still alive. Let's see, that's 9. But he's bleeding. Your axe is in his chest, and he just seems really like he doesn't show that he feels anything. Like you can tell, like this guy is suffering from complete and total disconnect. He is in shock. There's literally like nothing going on in this dude's brain right now. His turn. He does nothing. Cordelia, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. They're still yellow, correct?
Yeah, he's the guy that's shell-shocked, just sort of standing there.
I will attack him.
Okay, roll. That is a critical to the body. Roll your crit. Twisted back. Alright, so here's what happens. Seeing that this guy is just, like, he doesn't know what to do. He's completely lost. And you just sort of slide your rapier through his stomach. And you, I'm going to expand on this a little bit because you got a critical, and you basically dropped him way past his hit points. You sever his spine at the waist. And you pull your blade out, and for a brief moment, he just seems like he just gives you a very weak, sheepish smile, blinks once, and then just collapses backwards, dead. All right. You guys just brutally tore through these guys. What do you mean? Is that silly?
I did a really good last one. So silly. That's why this cat's really silly. Look at its mouth.
Alright, go. Okay. Yeah, you don't see any more combatants. The only thing you see now that's weird is those two statues with the weird blue orbs in them. What are you guys gonna do?
I think the next step is to search the bodies.
I
If
agree.
we can find some kind of a magical entry, let's go all the way back into the last room and see what we can find. Start
Alright,
doing
let
a
me
thorough search.
gather some bodies here. Make sure they're at least easier to go through. Alright, so there's two chests over here by the tents, these two things here. They're just like shoddy wooden chests. The other side, there's just some basic things. Those guys are all the same. Okay, I'll bring this guy down. And fuck it, we'll bring this guy down too. Alright, oh, no, let me just, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, there's 6 mesas, poor condition. 6, no shields on these guys. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 5 hand crossbows. One that's broken. Make that 7 hand crossbows. 16 daggers.
Jeez.
9 silver. 43 brass. Alright, you guys are going to check these 2 chests that are down here?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. You head down. They're not locked. They're just sort of like wood, wooden chests. You know, they got some water damage on them. They've been probably down here for a while. But as you crack them open, you see that there is stuff. And here's how we're going to do that. We're going to go with, let me adjust the turn order here. We'll go from top to bottom. Gareth, roll me percentile. $56. All right. I'm gonna roll 2 things here. All right. You find 2 gems that are worth in total 15 silver.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look up something, make sure I do that right. I don't want to shortchange you guys. Where is it?
That was 15 silver each or total?
Just a second. I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
double check. That doesn't seem right for some strange reason to me. Okay, that's a bit different. Okay, one of them looks like a cut ruby, and it is worth about 3 gold.
Okay.
The other one appears to be like a sapphire. It is worth 2 gold.
Okay.
Alright, who's next? Jennery, she doesn't roll. Oren.
Yep.
Roll a percentile, please. Hang on, I'm waiting for it to load here. 39, okay. Alright, roll me a d10. One. Alright, you find a book. Do you have read-write?
No.
Alright, whoever has read-write, you guys can look. It is a book of medicines.
That's healthy.
Just a note, they're usually worth on average 15 gold crowns. That's 1.5.
Yep.
All right, Hrodgir, give me a percentile roll. A100. A 100. Ooh. Just a second. Let me get to my 100 page here. Okay. Okay. Just a second. Why is it not going? Oh, that's why. Okay. Hang on, it's being stingy. All right. You find a fine quality storm lantern.
Um, quality what lamp? Sorry, the last bit I didn't.
It is a storm lantern.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. Let's see who's next. Cordelia. Roll me a percentile, please. $50, right in the middle. All right. You find practical trade tools. This is actually a tool set for a herbologist. It is a finely crafted box. As you open it, you can see that there's tools of the trade: pestle, mortar. There's 3 small knives of different sizes, pruning shears, a set of gloves. All of it is good quality and of a practical nature. So you get bonuses if you use it with the skill herbology. It bears a brass plaque of the Talabheem Guild sign. Woohoo! That is interesting, because if you know what Talabheem is, let me go ahead and type that in chat here so you know how to spell it better. There you go. It's on average, you could probably guess it's around between 6 and 10 gold for the set. It is a nice set. All right, Fredegar. A 5. Okay. That would be. That would be that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Just a second. All right, Fredegar, you reach it and you pull out what looks like a burlap sack, or a canvas sack, and you kind of pull it out and you look inside, and you see a what you recognize as a blunderbuss.
All right.
Alright, is that everybody's? Everybody's roll? Okay. As the group, you find the first roll here is a knotted cloth sack containing looks to be about 24 brass pennies. Secondly, you also find a moth-eaten purse with 13 silver coins in it. Oh shit. As you're all sort of going through and looting these chests, one of you notices that one of them has a false bottom, and as you pull it open, you find a small, what appears to be coin box. And inside, when you open it, there are 16 gold crowns. It looks like they're placed in. You know how kind of like they stack poker chips on the side in one of those little containers. That's kind of, they're single file, all on the line. They have their own separate sort of spot inside this little coin box, but there's 16 gold crowns in it. Meaning, either they stole this shit, or someone was paying them. Man, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. But that is all that is in these chests. What do you guys want to do now?
I think I'm ready to call it a night.
Yeah, I was about to say just past midnight.
Is it? Oh shit, I wasn't even paying attention to the time. Alright, so you fought your way through the Black Knives little hideout here underneath the Black Knives building. You still haven't ran into the individual you were looking for named Dirk. But you managed to wade your way through these younger thugs. You know, probably no one's above the age of 20 here. And you just mercilessly slaughtered all of them. You did find the iron door that leads to somewhere unknown. But we'll go ahead and call it an evening. Let's go ahead and give you guys 150 XP. That was a bit of a combat slog through this here. But that's what happens when you're raiding someone's stronghold, basically. Small stronghold, still a stronghold.
Nice.
So what is your guys' total XP at the moment?
1725.
1725. Okay. I'll just give January 1,000 XP. Total. Okay. I'll have to level her up later. Well. Alright, got you guys the XP. Alright. So, we will continue this next Thursday. Let's see what's beyond the door.
Yes.
Doom, 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 and more doom.
All the doom.
All of the dooms. The doomy dooms. Alright. Go ahead and level if you want to, but I'm gonna log out and go to bed.
I am as well.
Alright.
Yep, I'm logging out.
Oh
It'll
yeah.
boot us when you log out anyway.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that part.
All good.
Alrighty, we'll talk to you guys later.
Yep, well, thanks for playing. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
Right.
Have a good evening.
Kevin, did we get XP?
Do you not listen?
I had to go pee.
Then say something. You get 150.
Okay, you were talking. I didn't want to, like, wait. I didn't really have time to wait.
There's this magical thing. It's called a chat box that you can type
I
in.
know. No, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Alright, exiting Tailspire. Oh yeah, I forgot I was recording. That's funny.